You've been listening to Real Estate Deal Talk.
All right, Deal Talk Nation. We're almost halfway through. Feeling good. I like it. My guest, Beahn from PioneerHomesUS.com is on the line with me. We're talking a little bit about Detroit Turnkey, investing strategy, and social media. I like picking the brains of folks and people that are using social appropriately and to benefit themselves, to go get additional clients. And I'm always interested in what the latest topics and trends are. And so that was fun. We just finished up that segment for those tuning in. Now I think we're going to switch a little bit differently. We're going to switch gears and talk about wholesaling real estate. I think during the break, Al and I were talking a little bit about how we can provide additional value above and beyond just the Detroit conversation. We both thought wholesaling would be a really good way to do that. And it doesn't matter if you are in Detroit. It doesn't matter if you're in Atlanta. It doesn't matter if you're in Florida, D.C., California, Texas. It doesn't matter. Wholesaling works everywhere. And even if you're in an area where other people think it's not such a good area, like Detroit. I think Detroit's great, but other people don't like it. They're like, yeah. I think that's the reaction that I get from people. Hey, you want to go invest in Detroit? Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
pretty much till they come here, then they're blown away.
Right, totally blown away. And so, how are you any good a wholesaler? Well, let's start with defining what a real estate wholesaler is. So why don't you do that?
Yeah. So in my definition, a wholesaler is someone who can find a deal in the real estate market and pass that deal on, obviously at a profit, to another investor or individual. So that individual isn't maybe so good at finding the deals, and your value is to bring value basically to these other investors or individuals. So for me, you're doing the dirty work to help other people make money, really. I mean, I think that's what I feel wholesaling is just helping other people find deals in the market.
And those that do so successfully make a lot of money, like a lot of money. There's who's that guy out of Arizona? I mean, there are a lot of people. There's so many people that pay attention to finding deals that you don't even need to flip yourself. You don't need to buy anything yourself. You can have a massive database of real estate investors and buyers or institutional funds that are buying your deals, and you will be set for a lifetime. It will never stop for you. Like, the amount of business that you'll have will never, ever, ever stop. And I can attest to that. I mean, that's what I did when I was in Ann Arbor investing in Detroit. I did some wholesaling stuff. I wholesaled some deals. I bought some deals, wholesaled some more, bought some more, and it gets you a really good feel of the market and what you could potentially do in growth. Or you can just be a wholesaler for the rest of your life, potentially, and still crush it and do better than folks that actually flip. Wouldn't you say?
Right. Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I got my career started in wholesaling. I was, green out of college, 21 years old, and that's really how I got into it. So, and I'm sure that was probably one of the first ways you got into the business, because you don't technically need capital, right? That's what's so cool about it. I mean, you can make $5 or $10 grand off no money. I mean, that's the beauty of wholesaling. Really the first couple of years we did strictly wholesaling. We did nothing but wholesaling. And we made a ton of money. I mean, it was a great way to get into the business, and, not a ton of risk. I don't think, as long as you're not, using your own money, which there are ways to do it where you do use your own capital, which we could discuss a little bit. But yeah, for me, wholesaling, maybe if there's 5 ways to make money in real estate, I think wholesaling is the easiest and quickest way to profit, for sure. So
fair enough.
So I love it. I love it for sure.
Fair enough. Yeah, we're going into a break in about 45 seconds. Well, let's definitely talk about a wholesaling process and strategy. There's an individual that sent me an email as well. So I'll pull that email up during the break, and then we can answer that after we come back. And he's asking about wholesaling, and I think we can give folks listening in a step-by-step instructional on what they can do first, second, third, fourth, and fifth. What are your other ways that you like on how to make money in real estate?
Yeah, absolutely. So, obviously I have my own rentals. We do that as well. We do fix and flip. We don't do a ton of fix and flip. I mean, when I say fix and flip, I'm referring to make them really fancy, throw them on the MLS and keep your fingers crossed, hope they sell. We do a ton of rental turnkey renovation. So that's, we kind of do that with a built-in buyer.
Yep.
So I'd say those are like our top three. So, the rental income, wholesale income, and then we do the kind of renovate for rental and then turn those to other investors. So those are probably your top three right now.
Sweet. Deal Talk Nation, I know you have questions, and it's okay to ask. Go to realestatedealtalk.com and give Al some love. Go to pioneerhomesus.com. Check them out. Be right back.
We'll be right back on Real Estate Deal Talk.